fingers well accustomed to the job. He holds out his hand, to be taken by a quivering palm. Goodbye. The crowd erupts, and the pigeons burst like brass bullets from the rooftops. 6 feet below the city, the rats raise oily heads at the din. The doomed is guided forwards, ankles strapped, a hempen noose slung around their neck. As they shuffle and stumble, the sun arrives at last, peering out from behind its own heavy shroud. The doomed soul can see its glow through the scratchy cotton of the hood. Their shoulders drop. Their breathing slows. For a stuttering moment, they are gilded in light. The figure leans forwards into its warmth, fingers slowly reaching out until, without mercy, the lever is drawn. The drawbar falls with a resounding crash, and they drop through the open jaws of the trap. A few miles away, on a quiet hilltop overlooking the city, a hidden figure watches from the trees as a body is buried in a simple wooden casket. It is exposed up here, a few plots already plundered, yellow disinterred bones scattered bleakly among the headstones. It's a grim space, but this had been the only choice, given the circumstances. There is one soul mourner, a thin, grey-eyed man whose skin has long lost its tautness. The air is cleaner on this hill, fresher than that wretched place down below. But the slow-crawling stink of the city reaches the nostrils eventually. The casket is lowered without the whimsy of ceremony, and a robin sets up its calling from the branches of an old oak tree. The song is silvery, rose oil sweet, but is clawed apart and discarded by the breeze. The thin man treads away, and the sky fills with sunlight. An almighty roar carries across from the city. He bows his head and pulls tight his coat. "It is done," he nods. "It is done." London. Chapter 1. Maude, October 1850. Rap-pa-pa-pa-pa. Maude Horton beats a fist on polished mahogany, the sound swallowed by the stark, clean marble of the corridor. Her chest heaves, sweat making thick the dark hair coiled at the back of her neck. Her skin feels damp, and oddly exposed here, surrounded by towering portraits of proud, uniformed men. Hubris captured in brushstrokes, she thinks. She puts an ear to the door, waits. Silence. She bangs again, sparing no thought for impudence, for bad manners, for the sentiment that women should not go around beating fists on doors such as this one. There had been no reply to her inquiries. This had become the only option. There's a rustling sound, and Maude briefly imagines those inside, dressed in embroidered blue, poring over dusty maps and wind charts, cigars clasped under heavy, oiled moustaches. Rap-pa-pa-pa-pa. Just as she hears the frantic footsteps of the pursuing guard catch up with her, a crack appears at the door, and a man with silver hair and the swollen throat of a toad leans forwards to fill it.
"What is the need for this racket?"
The medals at his breast wink keenly. "Commissioner!" The security guard arrives breathless. "She dodged right past me, tried to stop her, I just couldn't quite. She said she was one of the new maids."
"All right, Mason, stand down. It's hardly the storming of the Bastille, is it?"
The commissioner's eyes flick idly across Maude's simple clothing.
"And?"
Wiry eyebrows lift almost to his hairline.
"What is it that you need?"
She thrusts the paper marked with an official Admiralty stamp towards the gap. "I'm Maude Horton," she says. "My sister was Constance Horton, and what I need is the truth." Entering the Admiralty boardroom is like having a rag clamped over one's mouth. It brings about a dizzying, suffocating effect. Maude steps forwards, careful not to stumble on the carpet, watching as